Hey guys, Mike from B Tech Reviews here, and today we take a look at my new ride. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here. So today I'm going to show you guys that I actually traded in my car again. Yes, I traded in my vehicle for the third time in 3 years. Truthfully, if you guys follow the channel, you guys know I was driving a 24 Nissan Sentra SR. I like the styling of the vehicle. I really like the way it looked. I love the color, but at the end of the day, I wasn't really happy with the vehicle itself. So I wanted something a little more comfortable. Really, it wasn't that comfortable to drive. And other than the gas mileage, which it had great gas mileage, it wasn't fast. It just looked sporty, but it really wasn't, for me. It was a little too low. And I decided I wanted something a little more comfortable. So on my last oil change, like they did with me last year, they asked to appraise my vehicle. So again, I ended up trading in my vehicle for a 2026 Nissan Rogue Rock Creek. Okay, so this trim is actually a little above the SV, but it's also below like their platinum version. This one's more of an off-roady version, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour. Okay. All right, and before we get started, I do want to give a shout out to my boy Trizzy, aka Latrell, Tito, all my followers here that continue to follow and support the channel. So this is the 2026 Nissan Rogue Rock Creek. Again, if you were to think a Nissan Rogue, you wouldn't think off-roady, but again, you can just tell by looking at the tires that it's got some meaty tires. These are Falcon Wild Peak tires, I believe, and it's on a 235 R17 tire. You can see here that the color I have looks kind of bluish, but it's actually like it's called Boulder Gray. And if you look on top there, it does have a roof rack. The roof rack actually does support about 200 pounds. So I want to say 220 pounds according to what I've done on as far as the research goes. Love the styling. I love the fact that, like I said, that it's like an off-roady version car. Let's go around here. I just like parked in a random spot out here. But yeah, you can see like the Rogue branding. It's like kind of like the new Nissan logo. This one is all-wheel drives. So again, for that, let's take a look at the room here. You're gonna see a nasty mess in the back here, but it is an automatic lift gate. I do apologize about the mess here, but you can see that this thing has tons of room here in the back. So definitely anytime I need to store stuff or buy another 50-inch TV, gonna take care of that. I love that the power gate also locks the car if you want to, when closing it. That way, when you want to walk away, it just does that. Let's go ahead and close it, guys. Again, I just love the styling of the vehicle. And my thing on this, guys, it's super comfortable to drive, by the way. Like, I've been enjoying driving this. I already have 100 miles on it, and it's just super fun to drive. Let me see if I can walk over here. There's cars driving through, but I want to show you guys the front fascia. Again, all the front headlights, LEDs all the way around. Those are the daytime running lights. It's got kind of like a mean looking grill to it, as you can see here. Like, the regular Rogue doesn't have all the black accents. Down there you can see that it does have like these little red pillars. They kind of remind you of like tow hooks or whatever, but it's not a tow hook. It's just that. But look, check this out. You do have again the Nissan logo here. I watched it yesterday, but again, the color of this, like I said, is Boulder Gray, guys. And you can't probably see it, but like in the lighting, if you look at it, like there is some sort of like metallic finish to it. So it's not just like a matte gray. It's 100% metallic. But anyways, around the wheels, you can see here that again that it does have like a little bit of the fender flares. They don't stick out. They're more flush with that, along with the mud guards and everything like that in the front and the back. If you look at the back here, again, I don't have numbers as far as like space, guys. I didn't really like go that deep, but you can see here that again, it's pretty spacious. You do have cup holders on each side over here. And again, this comes down for, you know, if you guys are running, if you have passengers and you're taking a road trip, right? It does have AC vents and 2 USB-C ports in the back for people that need to charge their devices. Let's get to the front for you guys. And my favorite thing is sitting down in this because I don't have to like squat to get into the vehicle. As you can see here, I just hit 100 miles on the vehicle, guys. So I've had it for a couple days here. There is a few things that I will say that I do not like about the vehicle. So first of all, the gauge cluster that you see here is exactly the same one that you get in the Nissan Sentra. I don't know if they have this in any other vehicles besides like the Rogue and the Sentra, but this is the exact same gauge cluster, including the pop-up you know, little I guess navigation screen, etc., like that. Right now you do see here that I have it set on Apple CarPlay, but Apple CarPlay is not wireless, so I did have to connect to my ghetto you know, my wireless adapter here, unfortunately. And I don't know why, but on this version it doesn't have a Qi charger. I did see that on other versions, I guess like the Platinum, it has a wireless Qi charger, but this one does not, unfortunately. You can see here it does have 2 USB Type-C ports. This one does have full auto AC and sync on both sides, right? It does have heated seats in this version. I did notice though on the in some videos that I watched for other YouTubers that some of them have heated steering wheel option. Mine does not. So you go, you know, again, you just have the auto AC. The AC is very cold. I love it. This is, I believe, just a regular 8-inch touchscreen, right? It doesn't have like a speaker system, but it does have, because this is the Rock Creek, it does come with like 6 speakers in the vehicle itself. If you drive like a base, you only get 4, but after you get an SV and up, basically you get 6 speakers, and then if you go Platinum, you get like a whole audio system. So one thing that I can tell you that I do like, sorry, I'm gonna like probably cut that out, is, you know, the finish that you have here on the actual door panel. And then this as well, you can see here that, let me use my wide angle, is that, you know, it's got nice padding. And you know, you do have 8.2 inches of ground clearance, so I do feel like I am higher than, you know, a lot of the other vehicles on the road. I feel like I'm driving a truck, essentially. As you can see here, sorry, my name tag and my hat here, each front seat will say Rock Creek on it, and they're very comfortable seats, honestly. They are a leather with some sort of like this is not a leather material, this is more of a like a cloth material, I guess, but I think it goes well. Only thing is, if you have dogs or pets, like you can already see I have like a hair from one of my animals, and you know, it's going to be definitely hard to get out if you don't know what to do. I do have the all-weather mats, by the way, guys, so there's that. But again, guys, this is more of an overview of the vehicle, so you guys can see here, you know, you do have, again, let's see, you do have just regular visors. These are pretty, I would say these are pretty big visors. They kind of remind me of the ones I had in my Nissan Versa. They're a little bit longer, but that's good because this is an SUV. You don't really have anything too crazy up here. Again, you just have, you know, your typical light stuff. These are not LED lights, unfortunately. They're just regular incandescent lights, but anyone can just go swap those out. You do have the little sunglass holder here. Again, the other sun visor here. Right now I don't have the windows tinted, but I do plan to get them tinted this week. The front, only the front is not tinted. The back, you can see there, is the back, and the back portion are the windows are already like a little bit darker. They're not tinted, but I'm just gonna end up getting the front windows tinted, and if, you know, we'll see if I decide to do the back later on. Thing about this vehicle is, again, check it out. You can see here it doesn't have a regular shifter. It has like an electronic shifter, right? So it does take time to get used to it. You do have 2 cup holders here in the front that have the little things here. And if you look at this, guys, it's actually a mode selector for the you know, the all-terrain and whatnot. Right now this is set to auto, but you have an eco mode, And then you have a sport mode, which again, I'll talk about the sport mode in just a few. You do have a snowy mode, right? I'll never have to deal with that in Texas, luckily. Shout out to Latrell. And you do have the off-road selector here. So there's a lot of little things that I probably might not go over in this video, guys, but just so you guys know, like when you make the selector change over here, you will see like it change over here on the screen, right? So just a quick overview, guys, but definitely I've been loving driving this vehicle, guys. It's we'll talk about the engine now. Right now I have it set to auto because auto is like the best thing to have, I guess, just for this specific thing. My favorite thing about the vehicle is just driving it, though. It is running a 3-cylinder turbo, VC turbo, to be exact. I forgot what VC, vector combustion or something like that. Somebody you know, comment down below and correct me on that. I forgot what VC stands for, but it's an i3 3-cylinder turbo charged engine. It has 201 horsepower and 225 pound-feet of torque. So if you look at the front here, again, we do have the new Nissan steering wheel. I definitely do love the red accent here, guys. I think it does look very good. I do love the way this steering wheel feels compared to my Nissan Sentra. I feel like the leather that they used around here is a little bit more smoother. The steering wheel in general is a little bit different on the buttons here, but that's okay. I love how like you still have hard buttons for everything when it comes to like, you know, the actual, you know, audio and Bluetooth, the home settings, the camera settings. Speaking of camera settings, this vehicle does have 360, and it does have all of the sensors plugged in. So again, the camera on this vehicle is actually a lot better than on my Sentra SR, but then again, this is a 2026. You do have, again, different angles here. You have your front, you have your right. So again, you know, for people that are parking or have issue parking, you can see I'm actually parked crooked there. You can see the lines, but I definitely do use this when I need to. And again, you have the auto climate system down here. Again, I have it set to 70 right now. It's like in the low 80s out here in Texas. But yeah, I just want to do a quick overview, guys. I really just wanted to kind of show you guys and talk to you about the new vehicle and hopefully I can maybe get a few more videos about this. I will be posting this on like my BTech Automotive and my BTech Reviews channel. So any videos that I put out on this, I'm going to put out, I guess, going forward. One thing I will tell you this is it does have paddle shifters on the actual, you know, wheels also, or the steering wheel. This car specifically has a CVT transmission, so you know, again, the downshifts are gonna be weird, a little bit weird. I've already tried using them, but basically on the downshifts, when you're already at speed, let's say you're going like 40 miles an hour, you're already at the technically the top, I guess the tops whatever gear that it's in when it's CVT, and it'll say 6. So like if you want to downshift, if you're gonna try to downshift, you need to move it down to like 3, just to kind of feel a difference when it comes to like, you know, wanting to speed up your vehicle up. But again, you know, it's just there for aesthetics. I think I don't believe anyone's really going to use it. As far as off-roading, guys, again, this vehicle again is all-wheel drive. Let me take a look. Let me see if I can show you the actual gauges here. Let's see. Oh, let me take a look here. Oh, maybe not. Tire pressure, no. Oh, while we're looking at this, it does say that we do have a gauge for the turbo, actually. So it has a gauge for the boost and for power and compression ratio. So basically, if I were to, you know, put my foot on the wheel, right, it's gonna really, oh wow, it only maxes out at 3,000 RPMs when you're revving it. By the way, most cars have 4,000, but again, it's CVT. You know, that's weird though, because like on my Nissan Versa, and I don't think I tried it on my Sentra, but I don't remember there being a rev limiter on those other vehicles. But again, this vehicle has a turbo. The other ones were naturally aspirated. So again, you do have this gauge here. I believe there was a gauge for tire pressure while driving. That tells you the indicator for 4x4. So this one, while you're driving, it'll tell you how much power is going to the front wheels and the rear wheels. I might try to test this out later on for you guys. you know, when it comes, like if I find an off-roady spot, definitely haven't really been looking at that to find a spot. But again, guys, you know, we might just do a quick drive test for you all, and then we'll close it out. All right, guys, we're gonna get on the road here. Hopefully my camera tripod is doing better than what it was when I had my last vehicle. I'm gonna just drive it home for you guys. I might take it off a little bit of a off-roady patch just to kind of show you guys, or you know, I'll get a front camera view of that. But basically, you know, I've been enjoying this vehicle. I've only had it like 2 days. I think it's Sunday today, so we're at Sunday, March the 1st. I got this vehicle on Thursday, so I was off on Thursday. You know, I was at the dealership most of the day, honestly. And by the way, this does have auto start stop on it. So for the most part, again, you want to turn that off if you get tired of the engine turning on and off when you make a stop. I typically turn it off because I get really annoyed by that feature. But one thing I can tell you guys is that like this engine, I've never had, or at least this is like the second car I have that has a turbo on the engine. So you know, for me, it's 200 horsepower. It's fast compared to like, here I'm trying to like turn, but these cars are all sticking out. But for me, like 200 horsepower is fast. Like I find myself passing, feeling more comfortable passing vehicles on the road now. I haven't taken it on the highway yet, just because the highway where I live is horrible, and the freaking, you know, you get rock chips every like 2 seconds down here where I live. But anyways, guys, again, super comfortable to drive. You would think because it's an SUV that steering might be a little bit harder, but honestly, to me, steering this actually feels easier than steering my Nissan Sentra, and that was a car, right? Also, my insurance went down on the Sentra, or I'm sorry, on this vehicle, so I'm actually saving like about $25 a month on insurance on this, even though this is technically a faster vehicle. I can't tell you why my Nissan Sentra, which is only 150 horsepower, was a lot more as far as the insurance goes. But again, guys, I'm super stoked to have this vehicle. Like, I'm definitely down to make more videos about this for you. I do apologize for not making an update video on the Nissan Sentra. Really, there was the last thing that happened with it was I got an oil change, and then they had to replace some sway bar links in the front, I believe, because it was making like a noise. The car was making a noise when I was driving, and when I would hit bumps, you could hear it. But like I said, the car was just very uncomfortable to drive. I mean, it was comfortable when you're going straight, like, and you're on the highway, whatever. But when you're hitting bumps, and like, the thing is, like I said, where I live, South Texas, like some parts of the area of the town you live in there, you know, you have a lot of potholes, everything like that. So again, it's just not fun to drive. You know, I just really didn't enjoy driving it, you know, over bumps and like speed bumps, anything like that, to that extent. So for me, like, I was just trying to, you know, I was just dealing with it. You know, I think my Nissan Versa was a little bit more comfortable driving than my Nissan Sentra. But anyways, guys, we're getting close to the little off-road patch that I'm gonna go over, and we'll go ahead and change camera angle. All right, so I'm gonna kind of just get up here and then take this. We're taking it off-road for the first time, guys. Not really. But you know, this is like a little canal area out here by my house. I just wanted to kind of get it in the dirt and show you guys, hey, like, you know, we're overlanding over here. We're overlanding. Not really, yes and no, but I kind of want to see where, hold on, where my 4x4, like, where the power is going, because if you turn on the gauge, and keep in mind, right, I'm still like, you know, ooh, there we go. I did feel those bumps, by the way, because I'm hitting like a curb. So, but again, the Falcon Wall Peak tires are taking it, just fine. There you go. Sorry about that. I think I stopped the video, But let me fix the camera angling for you guys. I might have to steer a little bit off over here because there is a tree sticking out. Oh, there's a kitty. But for the most part, you know, it's taking, oh shit, I'm literally scratching my car already with these stupid plants. Okay, well, if I have a scratch, you guys know why. If I have a scratch on my car, you know, you guys know why. Anyways, it's all right. It's getting broken in either way, so, but for the most part, most of the power is going to the front tires from what I'm seeing, and it's not looking too bad. You know, I do see a little bit of power going to the rear tires though, but for the most part, most of the power is going to the front tires. So there is, somebody put a big rock there, so I might go this way. Or I might just go back around, we'll see. Yeah, this guy's just chilling. But for the most part, it's taking the dirt road just fine. I'm having no issues over here. Kind of want to check my car now, see what's going on with that. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Right, definitely not something that I normally do, taking my car off road for you guys, but you know, it's getting the job done. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed that little overview of my Nissan 2026 Nissan Rogue Rock Creek Edition. Again, I've been enjoying it. You know, I might take it to the beach eventually. There you go. Sorry about that. So I don't know why the video keeps cutting off and on. I don't know if it's my camera or what. But again, guys, this is going to be it for the 2026 Nissan Rogue overview. I hope you guys enjoyed the little video that I took. I'm hoping that I didn't scratch up my right side too much with those stupid plants. I should have tried steering a little bit further out, but you know, it is what it is. Can't do much. I do see a couple little scrapes on the side there, so I might have to go buff those off right now, guys. But anyways, guys, Mike from BTech Automotive, BTech Reviews signing off. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks again.